What's up, everybody? So inside this video is part 3 of how to build muscle and burn fat at the same time. So continuing my series, sharing how I was able to gain a couple pounds of muscle while taking my body fat from 16% all the way down to below 6%, doing 75 hard, which I just finished last Friday. And in the first couple videos, if you go to our channel, you're going to see growth hormone training, and then you're going to see volume depletion training. Those are the first 2 videos. And that's me explaining how I train on Mondays and Wednesdays. And today we're going to talk about hypertrophy and how I train on Fridays. And hypertrophy just means muscle growth. So the first day, the lactic acid training was to stimulate growth hormone. So we did higher reps because that's a precursor to that lactic acid being produced, that burn in your muscle. Then volume depletion on Wednesdays, we did 10 to 15 reps. So this is a way to rapidly deplete glycogen from muscle and liver tissue to put the body into fat burning mode. And then on Fridays, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do hypertrophy, which is 6 to 8 reps. So you're going heavier with a slower tempo, and you're going to rest much longer between the sets. So it's not nearly intense, but it's a lot heavier, and it's completely designed to stimulate muscle growth. Now, if you're a female and you're like, I don't want to bulk up, trust me, if you feel like you're bulky, either you're one of the 2% of women that has too much testosterone, which 98% of women do not, or you just need to lose more fat. Remember, if you're a pear and apple-shaped body and all you do is diet and do cardio, you're just going to end up being a smaller pear apple. And research shows this will wreak havoc on your hormones and slow down your metabolism potentially permanently, just like the Biggest Loser contestants. So if you're a female, you should be afraid of not having enough muscle rather than having too much, because then when you burn off all the goo that you want to get rid of, now instead of looking like a smaller pear apple, you have something lean, toned, and sculpted to show for it. So let's dive right in. We have a column for training type, rep ranges, rest periods, and number of sets per body part. And I do upper body for all 3 of these workouts. So I'm training upper body 3 times a week, but we're keeping the volume quite low. So at the end of the week, I'll have a total of about 20 sets per body part. Okay, so we're not doing these all at once. We're splitting them into 3 workouts. And if you want more details, go watch my first 2 videos. But just understand that if you're not advanced, I've been doing this over 20 years, you're going to want to stick around 12 to 15 sets per body part, not go all the way up to 20 like me unless you have a lot of experience. So hypertrophy training, 6 to 8 reps, 2 to 3 minute rest between, and 5 to 7 sets. So the first 2 sets should be more warm-up sets because you want to train extremely heavy to where you're failing and you can no longer perform a rep with proper form between the 6 and 8 rep range. So it's important to warm up first so you can get your muscles ready for a heavier load. And women, yes, you need to be doing this as well because the first 2 days are higher reps. Now you want to get into these lower reps with these heavier weights. It's not going to bulk you up. It's just going to burn more calories. You know what? If you do this, you're just going to burn more calories at your desk, while you sleep, while you're driving. All this stuff is just going to help you burn more calories while you do that. So it's just going to help you get leaner over time. So do not be afraid of too much muscle. I've been getting a lot of that lately. Okay, so I'm going to use curls as an example here and just teach you how to do a curl the right way. So I got a light dumbbell here, and when you're doing a curl, what you want to do is your elbows are to your side, and if you have experience, you can let them drift out and use different angles. But if you don't, just keep them pinned to your side. And then it's almost like you have a string that's attached from here to here, and you're just winding it up. You're winding up the string, right? And then letting it back down. Now here's the key. You want to exhale up. So this is when you're lifting the weights. So whenever you're lifting the weight and putting resistance on it, you want to exhale. So lift, exhale, let it back down, inhale. You always want to lift twice as fast as you lower. Remember, it's not lifting weights that produces the results. It's lifting and lowering. And research shows the eccentric or negative portion of the movement can actually stimulate more muscle fiber than the lifting portion of the movement. So it's as simple as this. Elbows pinned to my side. Exhale up, winding up that string. Inhale down. Exhale up fast, lower slow. So we want to count it like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? This is what's going to make it happen. So here's heavier weights. If it's too heavy, you can go 1 arm at a time. Okay? And if it's not too heavy and you want to save time, you can go 2 arms at a time like this. 1, Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Slow. And then pop it up. All right. Exhale. 6. I'm going to turn here. Last 2. 7. And 8. So you can see, that 8th rep was not good form because I was getting to the point where I was failing. Dropping that weight, now I'm on the clock immediately. I want to go ahead and rest that 2 to 3 minutes. And I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to do 5 sets of that. So the max reps you're going to have on a body part, 5 times 8 is 40. It's 40 reps. So unlike the first 2 days where we're getting close to 100 reps per body part each, this is a completely different stimuli. And so now you're stimulating all the muscle fiber types, slow twitch and fast twitch. You're hitting all rep ranges, you're hitting all rest periods, and you're training your entire body. This is how you become a fat burning machine and gain muscle while you lose fat at the same time. So if you got something out of this, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're on social, do me a favor, share this, like it, and of course I'm always grateful when people take time out of their busy schedules and they watch my material. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and keep going strong.